Yo, guys, the person who sent me a lawyer's letter on behalf of Jay-Z was actually Beyonce. I don't know if she has selective amnesia or if she's just too used to standing on the side of power. They've stayed married all these years precisely because they know too well what the other is holding. Once the facade is torn apart, neither of them will come out unscathed. But now they don't need to worry anymore because I've decided to make a documentary about them, not to target anyone, but to make sure the truth isn't hidden. I've already compiled a lot of material. Over the years, Jay-Z and Diddy's business dealings have never stopped. They've destroyed other people's families, reaped all the benefits, and Jay-Z always manages to walk away unscathed. And Beyonce, she is by no means just a bystander. Who can endure Jay-Z's infidelity and still not get a divorce? What kind of person does that make her? I can't even count on one hand how much she's covered up for them. On the surface, she presents herself flawlessly to the public, but behind the scenes, she manipulates everything. I just reposted a video from Nicki Minaj, and they got scared and immediately sent me a lawyer's letter. That only makes me more certain that I have to tell the truth to show the public what they need to know. Don't expect me to shut up. I'm not here to pass judgment. I'm just restoring the truth. The next round of reckoning is only beginning, and I promise is going to be even more intense than this one.
Stop everything. The internet is about to explode, memes are ready to ignite, and your notifications are about to look like the aftermath of a celebrity hurricane. 50 Cent isn't just dropping another project. He's about to peel back the curtain on Jay-Z, and trust us, it's juicier than a Kardashian family reunion, spicier than a TikTok challenge gone wrong, and more scandalous than your favorite reality show finale. For years, whispers have swirled about secret deals, hidden rivalries, and untold truths lurking behind Jay-Z's empire. Now, 50 Cent is promising to expose it all. And the world can't look away. Fans are refreshing timelines like a Dick's counting down the minutes until the first explosive clip drops. Trolls are sharpening their keyboards, ready to dissect every frame. Memes are preloading, influencers are crafting their hot takes, and the cultural energy is off the charts. 50 Cent isn't just releasing a documentary. He's orchestrating a viral spectacle that will have fans, haters, and casual viewers hooked from frame one dot by the time the first teaser hits. Everyone will realize, this isn't just drama. This is a full-blown, headline-grabbing, internet-melting event. Buckle up, because 50 Cent is about to make Jay-Z's secrets public. And nothing will ever look the same again. It all started as a whisper in the corridors of hip-hop power, the kind of whisper that makes gossip look like a polite tea party. 50 Cent has decided that the world is ready, desperate, to see behind the meticulously polished facade of Jay-Z's empire. And when we say behind the facade, we're talking secrets so juicy, so scandalous, they make reality. TV drama look like amateur hour. Leaks began surfacing weeks ago, cryptic clips, cryptic tweets, and hints that something massive was coming. Social media users instantly started dissecting every post, every eyebrow raise, every half smile, trying to decode the next viral revelation. The backstory reads like a Hollywood thriller. For decades, 50 Cent and Jay-Z have danced around rivalry, business maneuvering, and unspoken tensions. Deals were made, deals were broken, and rumors about secret feuds and hidden betrayals swirled in the shadows, almost too outrageous for public consumption. And now, with the upcoming documentary, 50 Cent isn't just revisiting the past. He's holding up a magnifying glass to the cracks in Jay-Z's carefully curated persona. Clips hint at boardroom confrontations, tense negotiations, and moments so subtle yet telling that fans are already turning them into memes and viral reactions. Reactions exploded immediately. Fans flooded Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, posting GIFs, hot takes, and endless speculation. One viral tweet compared the drama to a Game of Thrones power play, while a TikTok stitched 50 Cent's smirk with Jay-Z's composed stare. Captioned, "David vs. Goliath, Hip-Hop Edition." Memes proliferated like wildfire, and influencers jumped on the frenzy, analyzing every scene like forensic experts dissecting evidence. The anticipation was so intense it made Coachella look like a backyard barbecue, an understatement if there ever was one. But the genius of 50 Cent's approach isn't just in the leaks, it's in the timing, the precision, and the subtlety. He knows how to craft suspense, how to drop hints without giving away the whole story, and how to turn trolls and casual observers into part of the spectacle. Every leaked clip, every cryptic comment, every sarcastic Instagram post fuels engagement, turning anticipation into a full-blown viral frenzy. Even those who claimed to be tired of celebrity drama couldn't resist hitting play, refreshing feeds and rewatching teasers frame by frame. Sources close to the production hinted at bombshell revelations, business betrayals, hidden alliances, and moments of tension that had previously been invisible to the public eye. Social media users began posting speculative breakdowns, minute-by-minute analyses, and frame-by-frame reviews. The leaks didn't just tease. They provoked obsessive attention, creating a feedback loop where each reaction only amplified the hype. Trolls tried to downplay it, skeptics tried to question its authenticity. But every single effort only increased engagement and made the documentary an even hotter topic. Celebrity reactions escalated the frenzy. Fellow rappers, producers, and entertainment insiders tweeted cryptic emojis, subtweets, and vague hints, making fans even more desperate to decode hidden meanings. Podcasts began dissecting every scene, comparing it to historical celebrity feuds and political scandals. Late night shows joked about it, drawing parallels to Shakespearean betrayals and boardroom power struggles. Even pop culture pundits, normally immune to social media hysteria, admitted they were hooked. And then came the trolls, the keyboard warriors, the conspiracy theorists, the I saw it first brigade. They tried to dissect, mock, and diminish 50 Cent's documentary before it even dropped. But in classic 50 Cent style, even the hate became fuel for the fire. Every conspiracy theory, over-the-top analysis, and sarcastic tweet became part of the viral narrative. The trolls weren't weakening the momentum, they were amplifying it. The spectacle had grown beyond any single platform. It was now a full-blown cultural event. Fans were divided, fiercely debating online. Some hailed 50 Cent as a fearless exposer, comparing him to modern-day Sherlock Holmes or a master strategist pulling back the curtain on hip-hop's most untouchable figure. Others defended Jay-Z, posting nostalgic throwbacks, interviews, and clips to defend his legacy. Comment threads exploded with GIFs, memes, and all-caps arguments, making every online interaction a mini battlefield. One particularly viral meme photoshopped 50 Cent holding a microphone like a scepter, captioned, "King of Exposes." It wasn't just entertainment, it was full-scale internet warfare. The leaks themselves were masterfully orchestrated. A subtle glance from Jay-Z during a boardroom clip, a sarcastic smirk from 50 Cent, or a cryptic comment from an insider became content gold, dissected across platforms. Frame-by-frame analyses, TikTok recreations, and Instagram edits turned ordinary footage into dramatic, suspense-filled viral moments. The documentary wasn't just a film. It was a multi-platform event that blurred the lines between reality, performance, and spectacle. Mainstream media couldn't stay quiet. Headlines screamed about 50 Cent exposing Jay-Z, framing the story as one of the biggest revelations in music history. TV segments debated its implications while late-night hosts joked about the tension, comparing it to historical power struggles and epic betrayals. The anticipation, the speculation, the memes, everything combined into a cultural vortex that made even casual observers feel like they were part of something momentous. By the time the first teaser clips circulated, the narrative had escalated beyond anyone's control. Fans, influencers, and trolls alike became participants in a living spectacle, dissecting, exaggerating, and viralizing every detail. The story had evolved into a self-sustaining cycle of hype, reaction, and obsession. Memes turned into mini commentary. Comments turned into essays, and every reaction became a piece of the larger cultural puzzle. As the weeks rolled on, anticipation grew to fever pitch. Hashtags began trending globally, podcasts analyzed every cryptic line, and TikTok compilations exploded with fan interpretations and reenactments. Even casual viewers couldn't resist diving into threads, refreshing feeds, and speculating about the most outrageous possibilities. The documentary had transcended content. It had become a cultural event, a viral phenomenon, and a masterclass in online suspense. In short, 50 Cent wasn't just releasing a documentary, he was controlling the narrative, shaping perception. and creating a storm so powerful that no celebrity, no troll, and no casual fan could ignore it. Every leak, every subtle frame, every sarcastic gesture had been transformed into a viral spectacle, proving once again that in the digital age, drama is only as powerful as the way it's presented. And just when you thought the frenzy couldn't get any bigger, insiders hinted at additional revelations, unseen footage, and explosive new details that would push the hype into overdrive. Fans were hooked, trolls were helpless, and the cultural conversation had been permanently altered. The first act of this saga was complete. Suspense had been built, chaos had been unleashed, and the internet was officially primed for the next chapter. As soon as more footage and teasers leaked, the internet didn't just react, it detonated. Memes, reaction videos, and over-the-top TikToks exploded everywhere like a celebrity hurricane. One viral clip stitched 50 Cent's confident smirk next to Jay-Z's subtle frown, captioned, "David vs. Goliath, Hip-Hop Boardroom Edition." And it spread faster than a Kardashian Instagram story. Fans dissected every micro-expression, every glance, and every pause frame by frame, turning what could have been a simple documentary into a digital obsession that made Coachella look like a quiet backyard barbecue. Celebrity commentary only escalated.
The chaos?
Fellow rappers dropped cryptic subtweets, producers leaked hints, and influencers live-streamed hot takes about who was winning this viral showdown. One late-night host joked, "If Jay-Z survives this documentary, he deserves a Nobel Prize for PR alone," while another compared it to Game of Thrones, the boardroom battles of the rap world edition. Every comparison, meme, and analysis served to amplify the spectacle, feeding the insatiable hunger for drama. Fans and trolls went full gladiator mode. One group hailed 50 Cent as a fearless truth teller, a modern-day Sherlock Holmes uncovering the secrets of hip-hop royalty. Another defended Jay-Z, posting nostalgic throwbacks, interviews, and curated clips to protect his legacy. Comment sections erupted into all-out battlefields, GIFs flying like missiles, emojis stacking like barricades, and hot takes being thrown around with reckless abandon. One particularly savage meme photoshopped 50 Cent holding a microphone like Excalibur with the caption, "King of Exposes." It was viral theater at its finest, chaotic, hilarious, and utterly unignorable, even. Casual fans got sucked into the vortex. Frame-by-frame breakdowns appeared on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, as users analyzed every subtle gesture, every sarcastic line, every eyebrow raise. One fan even created a side-by-side comparison of 50 Cent's expressions across multiple interviews, dubbing it the masterclass of sarcasm. The documentarians of chaos had nothing on this. The internet itself had become part of the narrative, producing content, memes, and commentary faster than the documentary could drop new clips. The leaks weren't just dramatic, they were strategically calculated chaos. A seemingly innocent frame of Jay-Z listening intently became proof of a hidden betrayal. A smirk from 50 Cent was dissected into viral GIFs with captions like, "When the receipts hit different." Even sarcastic jokes by insiders became part of the frenzy. The more attention fans gave, the bigger the story got. Trolls tried to downplay the revelations, dismiss them as clickbait, or criticize 50 Cent's motives, but in the process, they unknowingly fueled the viral engine. Every tweet, every post, every sarcastic remark amplified the suspense. The pop culture comparisons were relentless. Fans compared the documentary to epic betrayals in history, political coups, and iconic reality show moments. Some even dubbed it the Watergate of hip-hop, while others likened it to a Shakespearean tragedy with a modern twist. Social media influencers played it up, creating countdowns to the full release, meme compilations of every frame, and exaggerated reenactments. Even mainstream media couldn't resist. Headlines screamed about secrets being revealed, and news outlets debated whether this would permanently shift hip-hop's power dynamics. Every celebrity reaction added another layer of chaos. Rappers subtweeted cryptic one-liners, producers dropped ambiguous hints, and influencers debated endlessly whether 50 Cent's revelations would topple Jay-Z's empire. Fans tracked these interactions like they were live scores from a championship game. Memes and viral posts dominated every platform, turning speculation into performance art. By now, The documentary wasn't just content, it was a cultural event that dominated headlines, trends, and feeds simultaneously. Trolls tried to resist, but the spectacle was irresistible. Every wild claim, every sarcastic tease, and every leaked clip became content gold. One viral Twitter thread dissected the power dynamics between 50 Cent and Jay-Z like a university-level sociology class. Another TikTok series recreated the most dramatic scenes with exaggerated expressions and slow-motion zoom-ins. Captioned, "When the receipts drop and the internet loses its mind." It wasn't just fandom. It was a digital frenzy, a spectacle, where every participant contributed to the viral momentum. Fans and commentators went further, creating theories, hypothetical scenarios, and outrageous predictions. One viral post imagined the documentary as a reality TV finale, complete with alliances, betrayals, and cinematic close-ups. Another compared it to a blockbuster movie, with 50 Cent as the anti-hero and Jay-Z as the untouchable Goliath.
Every
exaggeration, every comparison, every meme intensified the drama, making the documentary feel like the most important cultural event of the decade. By midweek, anticipation had reached a fever pitch. Hashtags were trending worldwide, reaction videos were racking up millions of views, and fan theories dominated every platform. The documentary's hype became a self-sustaining cycle. Leaks fueled memes. Memes fueled commentary, and commentary drove engagement, creating a digital ecosystem where suspense, humor, and outrage fed one another endlessly. Even mainstream media could no longer ignore it. Headlines like 50 Cent exposes Jay-Z and hip-hop bombshell incoming dominated news cycles. Podcasts, YouTube channels, and TikTok creators devoted entire episodes to analyzing leaked frames and teasing the public about what might happen next. The anticipation wasn't just hype, it was cultural obsession. The viral momentum reached its peak as fans, celebrities, and trolls alike dissected, debated, and dramatized every detail. From cryptic subtweets to exaggerated memes, the documentary became a living, breathing spectacle. The internet wasn't just watching, it was performing, participating, and perpetuating the chaos. 50 Cent had effectively turned every reaction, overreaction, and analysis into part of the story itself, amplifying the suspense and making sure that by the time the documentary dropped, the world would be hooked. By the end of this week of chaos, one truth was undeniable. 50 Cent wasn't just releasing a documentary, he was orchestrating a full-blown cultural event, one where memes, celebrity reactions, and social media frenzy became as important as the revelations themselves. Fans were obsessed, trolls were helpless, and the world had become an audience to a spectacle that was both outrageous and impossible to ignore. And just when it seemed like the drama couldn't get bigger, insiders hinted at even more explosive revelations still to come, moments that could redefine the narrative, shake public perception, and ensure that the internet frenzy would continue well past the initial release. The story wasn't just escalating, it was evolving, twisting, and pulling the global audience deeper into a vortex of humor, outrage, and suspense that only 50 Cent could orchestrate. By the time the full documentary hit streaming platforms, the world was primed for chaos. Social media erupted in waves of reaction clips, GIFs, and savage memes. 50 Cent hadn't just released content, he'd released a cultural hurricane. Every fan, troll, and casual observer was dissecting the footage frame by frame, hunting for micro-expressions, sarcastic smirks, and hidden nuances that could hint at betrayals, secret deals, or untold truths. Even a casual head tilt by Jay-Z was interpreted as a masterstroke of diplomacy or the tell of a secret he'd hoped to keep hidden. The frenzy didn't just consume audiences, it transformed them into active participants in a live spectacle of drama, suspense, and viral chaos. The fallout was immediate and electric. Fans of 50 Cent hailed him as the fearless exposer, a modern-day prophet of truth in a world obsessed with curated personas. Social media exploded with posts like 50 Cent just rewrote hip-hop history, and if you don't watch this, you're missing the greatest betrayal since Julius Caesar got stabbed in the back. Meanwhile, Jay-Z supporters scrambled to defend his empire, posting nostalgic throwbacks, interviews, and meticulously curated clips showing his philanthropic achievements and business prowess. The comment sections looked like digital battlefields, with GIFs, emojis, and all-caps arguments flying faster than any stock market ticker. Celebrities, of course, added fuel to the fire. Fellow rappers dropped sub-tweets, influencers live-streamed hot takes, and late-night hosts compared the drama to biblical betrayals, Shakespearean power struggles, and even corporate boardroom coups. Every public reaction, whether a cryptic Instagram post or a sarcastic emoji, became material for fans to interpret, meme-ify, and exaggerate. It wasn't just entertainment. It was a cultural feedback loop where every move by either side amplified the frenzy, creating an unstoppable viral ecosystem. Mainstream media quickly recognized the scale of the phenomenon. Headlines screamed, "50 Cent exposes Jay-Z," and "Hip-hop bombshell shakes the industry." Pundits debated whether the revelations would permanently alter public perception, with some arguing the documentary was a masterclass in narrative manipulation and others claiming it merely confirmed long-standing rumors. Streaming numbers and social engagement metrics soared, cementing the documentary not just as content, but as a bona fide cultural event. Even casual observers who had previously ignored celebrity drama were now hooked. TikTok compilations, Instagram reactions, and Twitter breakdowns made every frame feel like an episode in a high-stakes thriller. One viral TikTok series recreated the most dramatic moments in slow motion with exaggerated expressions. Captioned, "When the receipts hit and the empire shakes." Fans were no longer mere spectators. They had become co-creators in a sprawling digital spectacle. Each reaction adding to the viral momentum. The documentary also reshaped perceptions of Jay-Z. Long considered untouchable, every subtle hesitation, guarded smile, or cryptic glance was analyzed as evidence of hidden tension. Even the most loyal fans admitted to seeing cracks in the polished facade. Meanwhile, 50 Cent's reputation soared. He was no longer just a rapper. He had become a master manipulator of public attention, an architect of suspense, and a cultural provocateur capable of turning anticipation into viral gold. Social media became a battlefield. Trolls, fans, and influencers debated endlessly. Memes exploded across platforms, and every subtle detail in the documentary was remixed,